Since I was a little kid, those guys were the voice of the Pitt Panthers.
Billy and Dick are Pittsburgh guys in their DNA, through and through.
The thing that made them special is, from the beginning, you could feel that chemistry.
Bill had been calling men's basketball games since 1969, and he recruited Dick to join him as his analyst in 1979, and the rest is history.
Here's with me is my sidekick on the Pitt Radio Network for our 9th season, Dick Groat, the former All-American at Duke.
I first heard of Dick Groat when I went to college, and his was the first retired jersey.
May 1st, 1952.
Boy, that's a long time ago, Bill.
A lot of water has gone under the bridge.
Sure has.
When Pitt played at Duke, I think that's when you got a true appreciation. You're like, wow, I didn't even realize he had that side because I just knew him as a guy who loved Pitt.
He loved Pittsburgh. He lived and died Pittsburgh.
You know, basketball was his sport. People say, well, wait a minute, he won 2 World Series, beat the Yankees twice, and was an MVP? Yeah. He had to work at baseball. Basketball came naturally to him.
Shorter ahead to Porter. Here comes Brook and jams it home on the fast break.
And a fine dish by Darrell Porter.
And when you're a great player, you have a feel. You see things before they happen. And so I think that's why he was so beloved as a radio person. And I think he and Mr. Hillgrove, they played off of each other so well.
The friendship, not only was it real, but it translated on the air. And they were able to share their passion of not only being with each other, but calling Pitt basketball, and it cut through the radio.
Penetrates, dumps it off to Ramon. 3 ball in the air, yes! And the Panthers win! Panthers win! The Panthers celebrate, their throng celebrates, and a couple of broadcasters celebrate as well.
You're not kidding. What a big bucket by the little fella. And the Panthers move on, Billy.
As a Pitt fan, when you replay in your mind some of the greatest legendary moments in our sports history, Billy's voice is in there, calling every bit of the action. He's the soundtrack.
Thurston on his feet into the end zone. Miller off the lane, tomahawk in, and he breaks the glass. Timing pattern, right side for Fitzgerald. Oh, and he's got it for the touchdown in the end zone. Gibbs, 3-pointers in the air, yeah!
All of the great moments that he was able to call, he was ready for it, but there was something legendary said, even at the ACC Championship in 2021.
You gotta be here. This is fantastic championship stuff.
You hear that voice and it's like, oh yeah, I remember this game or that game. And it doesn't matter which generation any of us are from. That's what's so special.
He's just a legend. I mean, obviously, he's gifted to have a voice like that, but probably one of the smartest guys I've ever met.
If you're a Pitt fan, we listen to Bill. That's what we do. You know you're getting the Pitt story.
From 5th and Bouquet.
You know, coming back here to work and seeing that he's still here and doing his thing, it was a great feeling. And then to see him, Mr. Groat, going to the Hall of Fame, it's amazing.
What an honor to have true legends calling our game. Bill Hillgrove, Dick Groat.
Of all the honors and blessings that have come my way, this is right at the top. And I think Dick Groat had a lot to do with that. The fact that we were together for 40 years, the chemistry, it was, like falling off a log. He knew when I wanted to talk, and I knew when he wanted to talk, and we rarely tramped on each other, and it was just a pure delight to work with him.
Let's hear it